Hello everyone, my name is FlareBlitzed here and welcome to Lucid Nina. Now I believe Nina is the protagonist of this game, and this game itself is inspired by Yume Nikki and Silent Hill. Never played Silent Hill myself, but I know what Yume Nikki is like. But without further ado, let us begin this adventure. I'll put a link in the description below where you can find the game itself. Twinstone 1995. Doctors? What's happening? Baby? I can't believe it. Dear, do you think we'll be good parents? Of course. The best in the whole world. Thank you for cheering me up. You're the best. Nah. I love you. Let's get some sleep. She needs to rest. Oh, of course. After you love. Aw. So is Nina the baby or the wife? The mother, anyways, at least. And I assume that they're married. Okay. So the controls are pretty similar from the Surface and RPG Maker games. Cool. So hold shift to run, arrow keys to move. A computer, register dream, yes please. Okay, this game is not going to be very long, so 2 of them is quite ideal. Lovely. Mirror. There's nothing to show a reflection in this world. Lights do not work. Don't want to go there. Okay, doggy. Couch to sit to watch the TV. So... This is one bizarre house. You have a room with a bed and a lamp in it, and it leads to 7 doors, possibly 8. What is that for then? Let's go clockwise. Okay. So we're going through different phases in life. Oh, we can register while we're inside the dream. And I assume those are 16 things to collect. Wowie. That's a whole lot of stuff to navigate around and pick up. Nope, don't want to do that again. Not right now anyways. Nothing there. Oh, we can go outside. That's good. That's a good one. Nope. Hi there. Hope you're okay on the wall there. Oh, we got needles. Needles, pointy. Needles should be pointy, but their uses are varied. Some. Thank you. Building up the atmosphere of the game. Do you quite like this so far? Apple Pap. So it's very good to investigate everything that you go by, otherwise you may miss an effect. Apple, juicy. Very juicy indeed. We can go into the balcony. I was about to say elevator. We've got bin stuck with us. What do I do with said item? Is this meant to be happening? I don't think so. And I'm not sure on how I should... we throw it where that little hole is. Okie dokie. That's fine by me. So yeah. Lamp do not work. Hello. Hope we play a game together. I sure love to play games with my antagonists. You know, to soothe the antagonist's role of being an evil character. But maybe this is all just Nina's perception of things. Not here. Pillow. Okay. So how do we go back to our world then? Smells... When does a pillow smell good? Probably when it's just been freshly washed. How do we go back? How do we go back to our world? Unless we just jump off a balcony and then it would essentially lead us back into a bed because we woke up from a horrible nightmare. Nope. How does one wake up? Is it a specific command? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, Q, W, E, R, T, Y. Go for all the different things on the keyboard. Oh, that X's menu. It's none of the usual commands, so it's definitely something you have to interact with in order to go back. Oh, we can leave now. Oh, we need to uncover everything, and then we're able to leave. Hello. Do you want an apple? Needles. Oh, okay. Pop it. Maybe not. Oh, the bed's here. So get a few things from that world. Oh, that's now locked off. Okie dokie. Lovely. Oh, rodents. I think we need to catch them all. So, yeah, we need to catch them all. We need to exterminate the infestation that is known as rodents. Rats, particularly. Not all rodents are bad. And if you think about it, rats can be kind of cute. But not when they're eating everything up and being a big problem. Lovely. Nice furniture you've got going on. Oh, I have a bone to pick. That might be the final door. Let's see. Poison. We need to kill something off because that's the only purpose for poison. That's one way of putting it. I'm not gonna lie. That is one way of putting poison. Bad water. Very, very bad water. Oh, it seems like a bit of a wasteland, this does. Oh. The fire needs to go somewheres. Oh. Oh. No. Oh dear. How do we restart? Nah, I need to... Ah, thank goodness for that. Whew. You can arrange it so it goes back. That's a nice thing. That's a bit too much. There we go. That's what I wanted to hear. Blow those up. I didn't even know there was TNT there or dynamite. But they were definitely in the way. Cool beans. Oh, this is like a switch actually. Over there on the right. Hi. Yep, they are switches. They are big old switches. And we're going to do it like that. The ghosts of this place will definitely come to haunt you at some point. Bye. They're overlapping each other. Hello. I guess we're done here. Oh, we need another switch at some point. Ah, that's right, down here. That's the one. That's the ticket. What? But why would we do such a thing? Aww. I don't want that to happen at all. Poor doggy. I do not want that to happen at all. Okay, that seemed a bit too easy. Were we missing anything? Okay, we kept the poison. Does seem like we need to collect more things than we've done so far. Because we've only got two... Oh, sorry. Please, move on. Just be out of the way, please. I thought you were a creepy little spider at first. But you're just a two-legged spider. Hoping to get in the way. Television. Hee hee. Sweet dreams, dear. Well, thank you very much. I wonder why you're implying that. Okay, be the way that you are. Oh, stay close to me. Why? Don't talk to anyone. Follow me. Shut up. Woof. Woof. Don't worry, I'm just pretending. Yeah, I'm not gonna follow your guidance. What are you all laughing about? Jason is a son I never had. He'll help you. What happened to Tubby was not your fault. Oh dear. You can't play in my room, but I want to do that. Please? I want to play in your room. I'm sorry. Please have this. Letter? What kind of letter would that be? Right. That was surprisingly short. Okay. Feelings in a paper. We can't open them though, but that is a thing. Maybe it just shows the maximum number of items that are within the game itself, and it's not a fact that you need to have all 16 slots filled at one time. This one feels a little rustic. So we could be going through different phases of this person's life. Nope. What else is there to this? Nope. Not that way. Okay. Empty syringe. Need to fill it up with something. We can go into the balcony. Got document. Okay. Lovely. What does the document imply? No letters, but many info. Many info. Air can't harm. No. Sorry, yes, air can harm. But when it's used, that is perfectly safe. Hello? How does a door do that? Oh, you're following me now. Ooh. Are you fine there, buddy? Yikes. Ooh, that sounds a little disturbing, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it's a heart. I think we need to make it burst. Ooh, that might be the case, but it's quite a dark thing to think about. Yeah, that thing's beating faster, I believe. And we're meant to be bursting all these vessels, blood vessels. The interpreter is green. Oh, it's not burst, it's just stopped. Ouch. That no good, Captain. That no good at all. Completing all 7 will lead to the police car, by the way, I believe. Ooh, just saying. Ooh, black and white. Mr. Game & Watch style. I'm joking. Do you ever remember that game, Mr. Game & Watch? I do. Well, I say that, but it was just in Super Smash Brothers. Oh. 2. What does that remind me of? Not Kirby, is it? The little 2 eyes on the screen. Lovely. Always needing to go to the bathroom. What does your reflection show in this black and white world? So the first one said hi to us, but no. Oh, hello. What is with all this money? What are we meant to do? Pay for your happiness. Hehe. Well, why do you... What's with these? Swallow these pills for happiness. I already told you. I don't have it anymore. If you say so, friend, that's not enough. Oh, okay. What's with all these people? I knew you'd get it. I didn't even see you down there. You didn't originally appear in my perception. Oh, we slid right past you. There's no going back. Nah. If you say so, friend. Whoa. We're now green. We're a zombie. Eradicate these Hellions from our sight. We are now anew. This place does remind me of Red Maze and Yume Nikki a little bit. But it's only because of my gaming experience that I'm not getting where... Oh, poor doggy! Where the Silent Hill inspiration comes from. Maybe the themes that are inspired within this Yume Nikki space. But I'm not too sure. But I do like games like this. Simple. Oh. We were never a zombie. That was just our perception of the dream. 5 down. 2 more to go. Air can't harm. Not much. Not enough. Then what? Not enough? Wait, was there something which I needed to do? What if this game had multiple endings? Now, from what I've read, it does seem... What a beautiful human being. Indeed, my dear. Let's allow her to sleep. You don't think they were the perception of parents, don't you think? Letting their child sleep, but at the same time the child is afraid of their parents, so therefore they envisage their parents of being these scary beings. Oh, I've just realised my camera is not in position. How does that look to you? It's good enough. It's good enough for the time being. Oh, I've got to select back in the game, that's right. Yay, we can climb a ladder to save a game. Maybe I should have saved at the start of the game. We're small! Or everything else is just giant. Much like people say about me. I'm too dull. Dearie, I'll watch TV for a while. Can you check if Grandpa is fine? Of course. I'll check him in a few minutes. Thank you, babe. I'm usually fond of the word babe. Wife. Honey. Let's see. Oh. Oh. Are you okay? Well, if you're both checking, that means we can go in, right? Maybe not. Maybe not indeed. So they're both watching TV. Checking to see if Grandpa's fine. Knife! We like... Yeah, we were not meant to go that way. Okay, so grab the knife and stay on the same tile. Okay. You were not meant to be there. Right, let those 2 cutscenes play out. Then go back. Oh, we can't go back, okay. Need to grab a knife and then just skedaddle. Okay, grab a knife. Oh my goodness sakes, what is the correct way of going about this? Ooh. Gets me every time. So, once we get the knife, we can't leave the kitchen. What are you wanting from me, game? What is it that you're trying to imply that I should do that I'm not getting? It's a me thing, because the game is run pretty pretty solid so far. Trying to think of an adverb, but it just did not work out. Okay, so don't get too close to it either. This is going to keep repeating, isn't it? Okay, so that's played out correctly that time. Because they were one of those. Okay, they were like that. We can't push the plant. We can't go outside. Oh, maybe we can go behind. Oh. Honey, Grandpa is okay. I'll get some air before getting to bed. Go for it, babe. I'll go with you after this show. Perfect. Be right back. Not there. Honey, I'm going to sleep. I'll go with you, dear darling. Let's go away now. Let's go. Where do we go? Knife. Yeah, sounds good. Ooh. That could envisage a tale of murder. That's why the police car is outside. Forgotten in the oven. Bad water, air can't harm. Syringe already used. Document. Nothing. Feelings in the letter. Nothing. But we are starting to fill this up. Okay, so a normal world this time. I like clockwise. Like going in a clockwise fashion within a nexus. Lovely. Lovely dovely. Oh. This is like what happened. Yeah. Not that door. What happened in this place? Oh. We're now a heart. Are you okay? We did miss out on a lot of things though. Okay. I can agree with that. Oh, yeah, nobody there. Nobody worth idling about. No traffic light. Everything is a go. That was bizarre. I'm pretty sure there are some hidden things in the game. But obviously with hidden things you've got to try and do the unthinkable and find them, which I'm no good at. If you know me, I'm no good at finding secrets. Always room for improvement. Turning red to green, it seems. Maybe we should do that with everything? There's a key there. I would like a key, but... oh, we got water gun. I thought that was a lollipop at first. Sorry, lazy something. And walkie-talkie. Nice. Now we're doing some wonderful parkour. Candle? Spread out with the water gun. Can't go down there. We're on somebody's head, by the way. Just to clarify. There should be something there which we can't access. Oh, that's all of them opened. What do we do now? Oh, we meant to 911. We meant to go somewheres. Not there. Oh dear, something is happening. Flashing lights, red and blue, make up my favorite color. If it's not the police, then what are we meant to do? Oh, go outside then to the police car. Ooh. I see. Well, Lucy, I'd like to know more. Hello, Doctor. Lauren asked me to take Lucy to her room. Oh, of course. Mulaney, Lucy and I were about to finish, indeed. But we can wait a couple of days more. Right, big girl? It sounds like a yes to my ears. Got it. Let's go back to your room, Lucy. So I wonder what those documents about love letter contained. Obviously, a confession of sorts. Well, just a letter. Oh, I almost forgot. Doctor, your wife called and asked for you. Thank you, Mulaney. I was just writing a few reports. Okay, Doctor. Have a great evening. Wish you the same, Mulaney. Come on, Lucy. I'll help you get to your room. Thank you. Poor girl. Oh, we can now play as the Doctor. Can save. Do you want to create the file first report? Yes. Lucy Hayes was born in 1995 in Twinstone and shown psychological disturbed since January 2000, when at 5 years old used a pillow to suffocate her newborn brother Christopher. Only 2 years later in 2002, with regular psychological counselling, poisoned her dog Tubby with clean products found in the bathroom. Big parts of the weirdness in the sequence of events is due to the fact of Lucy had provoked 2 deaths with only 7 years. Mr. Howard Katana, her previous psychologist, stated on his reports that Lucy started to talk to her imaginary friends. However, no relation between Lucy's visions and her murders were confirmed. In 2005, at the age of 10, Lucy applied air injections on her grandmother, Mr. Bernard Hayes, resulting in a gas embolism, followed by his death. Weakened due to the age and health problems, Mr. Bernard lived with Lucy and her family since the previous year, 2004. Any kind of psychopathy, but agreed to help her being treated at the Levenstein Clinic to avoid severe punishments by the law. The only way to treat Lucy in the institute was keeping her sedated. After reducing the amount of medications, Lucy seemed to be ready for social coexistence once again. Regretting her previous murders, her family otherwise rented a small apartment for her. Lucy developed good social relationships and had no apparent problems with her on him. After 3 months dating, they moved to his apartment. Then she moved to his apartment. On Lucy's 18th birthday in 2013, she moved again to her parents' house, stating that she wanted to be close to them again and that she was sorry about her previous problems. They approved her choice, and in 2014, they were living together again. In September 13th of 2015, Lucy killed her parents. Lucy was judged in 2006. December 6th of 2018, a defense declared her with severe levels of different psychopathies. Today, on May 10th, 2019, I was designed to study Lucy Hayes' case and log her progress here, at the Twinstone Institute of Psychiatry. It's not exactly clear how Lucy operates because even though she apologized for what she did, she says that her actions were someone else's. Possibly, she transfers her guilty to a different persona called Nina, a girl of about 6 years old, long brown hair, and a solid, cold expression on her face. It's clear that the most effective way to talk to Lucy about her past and why she did her crimes is when she reports her dreams. She often dreams about her persona Nina and describes this fictional girl's attitudes. For her treatment and documentation purposes, I will log the descriptions of her dreams. Do you want to create the folder Christopher? Right. Do you want to create the file Death? And the night of January the 5th of 2000, Lucy's brother Christopher was found suffocated in his crib. There was a white pillow covering his face. Relationship with Lucy. Curiously, at some moments, Lucy demonstrated a good relationship with her brother. Examples of this were her expressions of desire of having a younger brother and feed him apple pap with her mother. Lucy's mother always mentioned her surprise regarding her daughter's excitement when she found out that she was about to have a brother. But after the born of Christopher, this excitement became apathy and rejection after that. It could be due to the fact that the attention of the mother was drawn to the brother rather than to the sister. Christopher once drew on the house walls with his crayons, infuriating Lucy. Her sister then put many of his toys and clothes in a trash bag and threw it from the apartment's balcony. That's what we saw first of all. When asked about this, Lucy used to say that she desired to throw his brother away. Ouch, do you want to create a foul torture? Lucy demonstrated tendencies to torture. At the night of Christopher's death, Lucy looked around her house, brought needles to stain on her brother's hands before killing him. Oh, dearie me. I think that's just a file in itself. Do you want to create a folder Tubby? Let's go from the beginning. Death. It was in the evening of March 2002 that Lucy poisoned her dog Tubby with clean products found on her bathroom's cabinet. Irritated with the smell of her dog's urine and feces, hey, everyone's got to pee and poop, okay? Irritated with the smell of her dog's urine and feces, Lucy got to help her dad to clean the floor where Tubby had defecated moments before. While her dad was busy, Lucy mixed the clean products on Tubby's bowl of water, causing his poisoning. Lucy not only used to speak to Tubby, but affirmed that it was possible to chat with him. She said that the dog itself desired death, many times speaking other languages that Lucy couldn't recognize. The dog didn't desire death because dogs are unable to think. Not in a bad way, they just don't have the capacities like humans do to think. Do you want to create a file Hiding? Tubby died at the night Lucy poisoned him, but killing it wasn't enough. She needed to erase any trace of Tubby's existence. Other animals. Tubby wasn't the only animal that suffered on Lucy's hands. Dogs and cats on the streets were frequent targets from the girls' screams and popping firecrackers. There's no chronological precision for this fact, but Mr. Howard McKenna, the now deceased psychologist that were treating Lucy before the case moved to this institution, affirmed in one of his reports that Lucy used to shake her friend's hamsters while she was in the daycare, but she never killed any because of the intervention of adults. Don't you think that after the first time Lucy committed something bad, she really needs to be in a place where she would have no connection or no interaction with other people? It's like, it's very clear after all of this that Lucy is a person with a lot of issues, a lot of psychological issues that causes her to commit these demises. Do you want to create the file Appearance? In the beginning, dark figures populated the shadows around Lucy. She affirmed many times that figures with no shape spoken to her on her mind. Okay, so that was the dream in which it went black and white, and then it keeps going back to colour, and then black and white. I think those were the phases of when Lucy was spoken to by these shadows. She affirmed many times that figures with no shape spoken to her on her mind. As time passed, she began to see pairs of yellow eyes, even when she covered her eyes and on her peripheral vision. Lucy says that she covered her eyes with both her hands to avoid seeing them talking to her persona Nina, but that wasn't enough. Voices. Lucy talked to her imaginary friends the same way that it's common in children with these same symptoms with other imaginary friends. After the death of Christopher, however, it was possible to notice that Lucy demonstrated a certain sadness in her internal monologues. So I think going clockwise in the Nexus was correct, because this is displaying the order in which these deaths occurred. Unless you just load them up in that way, in which order you select them in. Do you want to correct the file behaviours? Lucy said that her friends used to be compromisable and playful. Comprehensible, sorry. What, in a first moment, made her trust on them. The docile messages, as Lucy's attitude became more unacceptable, became aggressive and assumed an imperative tone. Hide the keys of the house. It will be fun. Became hide your grandpa's medicines. That room was yours. Do not listen to any voices which are within your head. Not one bit at all. They will only lead to disaster. To total anarchy. Bernard. Okay, what about Bernard? Do you want to create a file? Death. It was June 2005 when Lucy, at the age of 10, murdered her grandfather Bernard. With the syringes her grandmother used to apply his insulin shots, she injected air on the veins of his right arm a number of times while he was sleeping. It's easy to state that such objects shouldn't be at the reach of a child, but even though Lucy was a smart child, no one could expect her to plan her actions that much, because you would have to have external influences. When questioned, Lucy said that she didn't know that injections of air could kill someone, but she knew that her imaginary friend told Nina to inject air to the green lines on Grandpa's arms. Do you want to create a file relationship with Lucy? Of course. Lucy saw Bernard as an intruder. Before Bernard moved to Lucy's apartment, her mum's old office became the Lucy's playing ground. The girl doesn't like losing her playing ground, where she said that many of her friends used to live in. Her imaginary friends. Even though Lucy affirms she had no knowledge about her grandfather's necessities, Bernard's insulin prescription was found on the balcony's trash bin. That was probably also thrown away with Christopher's stuff. Do you want to transfer the file insulin prescription? Yes. Ooh. Fleischmann Laboratory Consultant Dr. J.S. Roberts, Dr. A. Kubrick General Practitioner. Treatments: breakfast, lunch, tea, bed. Top slins 1.8, 1.10. Largine 14. Investigations: type of diabetes, type 1. Episode type routine. Weight 198.4 lbs. BP 121-7, well, not dash, /75 mmHg. BMI, body mass index 22.21 kilograms per meter. Metric. Creatinine, no figures there. A chemical compounds of sorts at 6.1. Albert was seen by Dr. Doris Mason, consultant, diabeticologist. Having top slings was breakfast, fixed dose 5U at lunch, currently not requiring insulin with supper, taking 14U OG Largine at night. Control is excellent. Ooh. That's a lot of medical related stuff. Do you want to create the folder drugs? Go for all these. Do you want to create the file questions? One of the reasons that made Lucy start doing drugs was the fact that drugs apparently momentarily prevented Lucy from losing her lucidity and seeing the world with Nina's eyes. Lucy felt like someone was always watching her. She searched a hideaway from the dark thoughts provoked by Nina, so she gave in to drugs. But according to the girl, Those moments away from her friends started to be briefer and briefer as time went by. Even knowing how bad it was doing to her body and mind, it was worth to silence her dark thoughts. In certain occasions where Nina was under the drug's effects, she could even question her double identity as if it was a second consciousness living in her body. Multiple personality disorder could be in an equation. You know, one side of you is innocent, the other side is evil. Do you want to create the file feelings? Yes, I do. The drugs used by Lucy were majorly compressed pills disguised as painkillers. Ugh, pills. Money was the link between Lucy and the drug. Okay, so that was part of that dream where you were picking up money and drugs along the way. This money was usually stolen from Jason and from her parents. For some reason, Lucy also regrets stealing from his grandfather, even though he wasn't even alive when she started doing drugs. Seems like Nina is the manipulator, while Lucy is the body which is enacting these evil things. Do you want to create the folder parents? Yes, I do. Do you want to create the file death? Oh dear. Using a knife that was forgotten with a cake in the oven on day 22nd of August 2013, Lucy killed both her parents in their sleep. When visiting her memories, Lucy mentions that Nina struggled to find something she could use to kill Lucy's parents since she was too small and everything was out of her reach. The fact is that Lucy was 18 years old at the time, which makes his statement absolutely impossible. Because by the time you reach 18 years of age, you would be able to find that the conscience of doing such a thing is irreparable and unredeemable. Do you want to create a file father? Of course. Mr. Billy Hayes, Lucy's father, was a middle-aged accountant, a regular man who loved both her wife and daughter. His family was everything to him, and he would do anything to protect it. He actually demonstrated more excitement about being a father than Miss Betty, Lucy's mother, showed about being a mother. After Lucy's provoked deaths being recognized as her own, Billy tried to suppress any negative feelings, believing that her daughter could be normal again. He thought that Jason would make Lucy happy and also would take her bad feelings away, since he always told Jason that he was the son he never had. And who took away your son? Your daughter did. Miss Betty Hayes was a loving mother, a great writer with a bright future ahead, but when she discovered she was pregnant of Lucy, she decided to give up on his work and give 100% of herself to her family. In her own words, she was born to be a mother, and that's why Billy and her decided to have another kid. One more folder to create. Jason. 3 files again. Death. The death of Jason, Lucy's boyfriend, was one big indicator of how Lucy, okay, so they weren't married, of how Lucy really wasn't aware of her actions. On September 2015, after discussing on the phone because Jason couldn't handle Lucy's sudden peaks of aggressiveness, Lucy visited him and they made up. At least Lucy made it look like. After Jason fell asleep, she got his gun and killed him with a shot on his head. Letters. Okay, so this is Lucy's supposed other half? If this was going to be a thing anyways. Lucy and Jason appear to have a great relationship, at least in the beginning. Lucy's love for her boyfriend made her fight harder against her bad feelings. But in her words, she eventually grew more aggressive and violent against Jason for no reason at all. Because of this, they decided to take a break. With that, they started to communicate through letters. So it wasn't a love letter, it was just a normal letter that you would write for somebody. Lucy didn't respond to Jason's letters often. Something kept her from coming back to him, which made her grow a sad feeling for her boyfriend, even though later they made up. Fake letter. Jason, I didn't know what happened to me to love a piece of blank like you. You said you loved me. What kind of love is this? Which isn't enough to make you move on after a few problems with me. Is your love enough, Jason? Did you lie to me? Ooh. Do you want to listen to blank? Do you want to log out? Save files and log out. Ooh, what was that voice that they were listening to? Was that Nina? Could that mean, do you really want to finish? Yes. Lucy and Nina! Ha ha ha! It wasn't indeed one person, it was a person and their persona. Lucy is indeed the human embodiment of this nature of being the bad person that did what they did. Even though she didn't claim that she did it, but she did do it. Nina was the voices. But then again, what made these voices come out in the first place? Regardless, I really like this little game. Thank you so much to everyone watching this. Please leave a comment down below on what you find good in this game and what can be improved. I personally think that it just stays where it is. I really liked it, actually. I like this Yume Nikki fan game, if you could call it. I don't think so. I think it's its own game that's inspired by it and Silent Hill 2. But there's a link in the description below where you can find the game. It is not for free. You can purchase it. And as always, folks, I will see you all in... Oh. Okay, you can't click on any of these. Oh, okay. You can click on some of these things, but not all of them. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you all in the next video. Have a wonderful day, and take care of yourselves.